weekend to celebrate, so we're probably going to pop back into our endless mode where we already have a shiny charm and just kind of hope that we get lucky. Speaking of hoping we get lucky, we're going to pull some shiny eggs, hopefully. Alright, we at least got an epic out of that. And a couple of, honestly, that's probably about right for the distribution. We'll save the other 25 for when we start getting the rares here, I think. Yeah, that is a lot of users. I keep going back to this, but I started when there were like 800 people online, I think. So to see 40,000 online like pretty regularly is honestly pretty wild. And it's more busy earlier in the day because of East Coast stuff, so like this is actually pretty late timing for it. I mean, I guess I'll stock up on money, but I should probably be just trying to reroll for Master Balls and stuff at this point, I think. The cool thing about a Meowscarada carry is it kind of doesn't give a fuck about Intimidate at all because Flower Trick always crits, and if I'm not clicking Flower Trick, what am I doing with this thing? I assume that was trying to type and just having your keyboard hand a tile over. But hi Torch, how's it going? Good to see you. Torch, we got 2 golden vouchers and triple shinies this weekend. I don't know if you saw. It's been 2 floors and Zacian's already at level cap. Alright. 3646 to 3667. Your TV just broke? I'm sorry to hear that. I too know the struggles of mobile typing. I think I'm faster than Steelix, but if not, I'm probably dead. Nice. I would have liked to steal one of those 3 metal coats if I'm being real, but it's hard to steal from ground types with the Tinkaton that I have. Ooh, okay. That is a tempting amount of money, but also I think I'm at the point where I'd rather just take the reroll on the Rogue Ball tier. A nerf plus pickup is broken, I can imagine. I mean... Okay, we are coming up on floor 1250, which means that I might actually need to plan on farming Eternatus again. So I'm going to take that Grip Claw, and I'm probably going to combine it with some multi-hit stuff, and just hope that I can farm Eternatus. I have 2 Fairy Steels now, so I can kind of just sit on it and covet as much as I want to, and then switch into Zacian for the Swords Dance kill, I believe. I do have to be a little careful that it doesn't just like struggle kill itself to death, but I think we can manage. Not even sturdy? Get out of here. The focus band proc. Oh yeah, I have been playing no Hades and basically just only this whenever I'm popping onto stuff, so I caught up here. I don't know if you saw Torch, but we had a classic mode run. I'm annoyed that Sandstorm hit first. We had a classic mode run where we won with our shiny golem, shiny tentacruel, and an earthworm. Yeah, it was hilarious. And honestly, probably my least deserved win so far, if I'm being real. Win is a win. It just sometimes feels a little better when it's like an actual, like, well-built team and it's a win. I don't know if I actually passed the Intrepid Sword boost like I meant to. I think I'm gonna take the free money here because I got a big nugget. I would normally keep re-rolling this until I got something, but I feel like re-rolling 2 Ultra Balls tier stuff is gonna be expensive. Yeah, I did see a couple of the bigger streamers also trying to go for floor 1k, which I thought was pretty cool. Seems like they're trying to do it without refreshing, which seems harder. Still seems doable, I think. Like, I think if I really wanted to, I could probably get to floor 1000 without refreshing. But it would basically just be me starting with zacian, and spamming it to floor 1000, which I don't know how entertaining that would be, honestly. Instead, I'm spamming zacian on floor 1200. Honestly, if I'm spamming anything, it's the Meowscarada. It's because Meowscarada is just really fucking good. Speaking of really fucking good, though, Garg can have Sturdy. If it does, do I try to add it to this team? Because, like, ideally, fusing Sturdy onto something would actually be pretty nice. I think I just Flower Trick, and if it's Sturdy, okay, yeah, if it's not, it just dies. Okay. Glad I didn't invest any more time in that. Yeah, I feel like Endless is kind of super designed to just have like one really good carry and just going for it. I kind of have a lot of eggs right now, so I don't know if I really want this egg voucher. I'm gonna try to reroll it. Actually, are you good on PowerPoints? I think you could stand to use some more. I think that's basically the only thing on the team. Oh, well, no, actually Muddy Water's not powered up at all. Let's get Muddy Water a PowerPoint. I probably should have gone into something that could have actually popped 30 on this. If I die here, it is unfortunately very well deserved. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good value, so I'll just take the max revive and get Gengar back. I'm 2 floors away, so like I probably didn't super need it, but a max revive is just good value anyway, so might as well. You know what? We'll take that. Are we good on heal? I guess heal you up slightly. Does this kill? Yes. Solid Rock's a pretty good ability, so I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill, but I guess Solid Rock still only kind of makes it more like a 2x weakness anyway, but... Alright, it's egg time. Baneful Bunker Quillfish is pretty cool. I'm mostly just interested in egg moves from this if it's not going to be a shiny anyway. Lumina Crash, Mr. Mime, and Timid is pretty cool. I think I actually have Mr. Mime specifically as a starter too, so I wouldn't need to level it up with Friendship first. Power Gem's interesting, but... Huh. Emolga with coverage. Interesting. I don't know if I have Prankster on that, now that I think about it. Hey, it's our little Gaffway Coco. Look at him go. Overdrive? I have never heard of that move in my life. I had no clue Overdrive was a Pokemon move until I just saw Fuecoco got it. Baneful Bunker Mega Beedrill is actually kind of cool. Oh, we also hatched a shiny Pumpkaboo, so we will absolutely take the stats and candies and stuff on that. I forgot we hatched 2 shinies and had to run away from a shiny yesterday. And that was before Triple Shiny Weekend, so... That's apparently the first P-Dove I've ever gotten, so we'll take that. I don't know if I'm gonna go for, like, catching every starter, but I might as well try to get as many as I can, right? Earth Power Yanmega is kind of cool. I don't... Have I caught you before? Apparently. Okay. Not Regenerator and no egg move, but that's okay. Yo, I like the rotation on this Sprite. That's cool. I've also heard that Unknown can potentially get pickup as its passive. So I'm actually kind of not mad about getting a bunch of Unknown and potentially unlocking that. Triple Arrow Sphero. Okay. Swords Dance Arachnid's pretty cool. I like Arachnid. Okay. We'll wait for the rares to hatch before we hatch the other egg, I guess. There is pretty good chance that this Floatzel's gonna be Swift Swim. Kind of fuck me up a little bit. But it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, just hearing the levels roll is so satisfying. Can Zacian hit level cap? What a good boy. It is floor 1 of this wave. Okay. Sounds like a good call. I think Ironhead's already PP maxed, right? Okay. I guess for the sake of power points, I'll get Sacred Sword up too. Yeah, because Sacred Sword ignores defense boost, so even though it's resisted, I think it'll actually do a decent amount to the bosses. Don't super know what actually switches into you. Well, not that. It's hilarious. I haven't seen a Contrary Mon actually get all these berry boosts so late into this. So it's hilarious that it just straight up doesn't actually get the boosts like everything else would. Twitch is not on the Switch anymore. That seems weird. Let's grab the revive just to get it out of the pool, I think. Okay, we got DNA splicers again, so now I gotta think. Option 1 is fusing Mega Lottie and Mega Gengar together, clearing a slot for a future shiny while still keeping the amount of shinies that I have. What would be the combinations for that? That would be a Dragon Poison with Curse Body, or a Ghost Psychic with Levitate. I kind of like the Ghost Psychic with Levitate. Option 2 is to fuse Zacian and Tinkaton together, since they sort of do the same thing now. That basically gets rid of my item farming mon. What would that benefit? I would be able to potentially reteach Gigaton Hammer and have that on Zacian instead. I kind of like the idea of Tinkaton being its own thing for now, though, and just being like the support mon on the team. So I think if that's the case, Meowscarada is very physical. My other option is to potentially teach Flower Trick to Zacian, but I don't think it's worth getting rid of the Meowscarada for. I kind of like the idea of fusing Mega Gengar and Mega Lottie together, because they sort of do similar things. I could still keep Levitate. This would be what? Probably Protect. Protect, Shadow Ball, Psychic. And then, honestly, kind of whatever option I wanted as the fourth. It could be Healing Wish, it could be Tailwind. This would still be a pretty fast and special attacker, so I would maybe even consider just keeping Draco on it, even though it's not a dragon type. Draco doesn't seem super great on it though if it's like just coverage. Okay. So it's going to be Mega Gengar fusing onto Mega Latias. I think I'm gonna move the Lucky Eggs onto Tinkaton instead of moving them onto Mega Lati, because then they can't take that stack off again. I don't actually know how the max mushrooms will work once I'm fused, because I'm a little honestly kind of confused on that. I'm gonna move the Sue's Bell onto Meowscarada or Zacian also, because I think it's better on a mon that's out at right attacking all the time. Spell tags go on to you. Enigma berries also go on to you. Citrus berries, I guess I'll put those on you. Oh, you have too many. Okay. Whatever, we'll just condense down. Okay, so we are going to DNA splice our shiny Mega Gengar to our Mega Latias, which should give us a Ghost Psychic type with Levitate and the combined move pool of Gengar and Latias, which sounds pretty good. Also keeping a shiny while also moving a shiny off the team. I debated fusing Zacian and Tinkaton together, but outside of like getting Gigaton Hammer on Zacian, I didn't really see the need for it, and it also sort of removed a pretty good under-leveled but still pretty viable way to farm items. So I want to keep those two separate, even though I'm running 2 Steel Fairies for right now. And Meowscarada I think is better just left alone as is, even though I think the current Meowscarada moveset is kind of just relying on Flower Trick anyway, so it could potentially be a fusion target in the future, but I think this fusion between Mega Gengar and Mega Latias makes most sense right now. Mega Gengas. Do I want to keep Encore? Because Encore has actually been kind of helpful. I think I do. I think I don't want to learn Tailwind right now, but it's interesting to have in the move pool in case I need to rotate it out. Same for Healing Wish. And same for Draco, but I don't think I'm actually teaching Draco since I don't have Dragon Stab anymore. Look at that little sprite. This thing has 21,000 special attack. Yeah, well, holy shit, that's almost as much as the Meowscarada with fucking 10 Soul Dews on it. That's wild. Okay, and most importantly, we actually have a slot for another fairy if we run into one. I think that means I'm faster now? Yes. Okay. Oh no, it braced itself! What a dick! How dare you do the same thing I just did? Do I need to re-PP up stuff? I think I do, right? For Psychic at least. Yeah. Alright, I want to get Meowscarada 40 candies ideally, so I can unlock Magician as its passive, because I saw that was its passive, and I'm excited about that. Magician seems really good in this. I think I'll stock up on money again. It's been a while. Oh no, Big Bear lived! But he flinched! I'm so sorry, Big Bear. Well, the thing is it's not like I hadn't seen the light of the 3 pouches, I just had never actually been given the opportunity to get more than 1 pouch ever. If I'm being honest. But yes, the light of 3 berry pouches and constantly being stocked on berries is very real. Do I need to change anything to mild? I don't think so. No, I don't want to skip. I want to click that. Thank you. A little bit of a waste then, I guess, to have gotten the unfortunate PP up instead of the PP max, but might as well give this a shot. Forgot I had that now. Good job, Tinkaton. I forgot you had Fake Out now. After I had to sacrifice my shiny Weezing yesterday, I saw the light of Fake Out again and decided to just go for it. Alright, we got the lucky egg. That's literally all I cared about. Soul Swords Dance. You broke 1 million. Yeah, I feel like our money generation was a little slow this run because we didn't have stuff for a while, and then we kind of got super lucky and started getting stuff all the time. Do you already have 1 King's Rock? You only have 1? Okay. I think it is starting to make more sense to sort of just pile the multi-lenses onto Meowscarada. Which, like, admittedly I could have done it, like, any point before now anyway, but... I think I'm gonna re-roll this because I don't know if I need another ability charm. I would like another shiny charm. Will take another King's Rock though. Hi Velo, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Velo, this game has over 1 million users already. I didn't mean to click U-turn there, but I'm kind of glad I did because I was going to click crunch and then I don't think I would have killed it. I think I'm gonna re-roll again. Okay. Very glad I re-rolled again. I think... Why do you have black glasses on you? Hold up. How did that even happen? Why do you have all these items that you shouldn't have on you? Oh, because I had to move them off of Gengar and they must have just been sitting there for a while. Still weird, but makes more sense, I guess. Meowscarada has too many King's Rocks. Let's go. Big flinchies. Okay, now I'm curious. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fucking worth it. Just... The funny thing is, literally every defense boost doesn't fucking matter because I just get to crit through it anyway. And that's why Meowscarada is so amazing. Because the only berries that really matter are if it outspeeds you. And it's very hard for anything to outspeed Meowscarada anyway. Okay. Okay. Nice. Meowscarada has too many of that item, so we're starting to officially get like a second carry now. Which, like, I guess we've almost had for a while, but we like actually officially have now. And also we can play around Sturdy much better now. I think candying over the level cap is actually going to be helpful on this floor specifically. Or on this wave specifically, since we're coming up against Eternatus. So like I actually wouldn't mind over leveling the fuck out of my Zacian for it. Ideally we get rare candies, so we actually get to run into everything, but I have 20 candy jars right now, so it's like actually pretty worth it for me to level over level cap still. How many Ultra Balls do I have? 54. Okay. You know what? I'll take the money. Yeah, this game's open source. It's just on pokerogue.net. Very, very, very big recommend. It is super cool. It's honestly... We've been doing a lot of Pokemon gaming on this channel lately. Like, I consider ourselves to be mostly a Mario streamer still, but if we're like looking at the numbers, I'm actually probably more a Pokemon streamer at this point. And pokerogue is pretty far and away the most creative and cool thing I've ever done in Pokemon. You can tell the devs have put an astronomical amount of time into it, and it has absolutely paid off. And that's not even to belittle any of the other very cool stuff we've been playing in Pokemon lately, because we have been doing a lot of very cool stuff in Pokemon, but this is just like mind-blowing how good it is. You know what? We'll take that. I normally instantly reroll on anything like that. But I think this is actually a pretty decent chance. Okay. So Scovillain specifically is actually a little annoying for this team to deal with. I might end up refreshing here, but I want to see how much this actually does. Enough to put it into catch range, and we flinched, so I think we just go for it again. Got one speed boost, yeah, we're fine. Okay. Meowscarada carry is amazing. Oh, and it's time for the rares. Oh hey, we just bought a couple of you. Nice. Yo! Welcome to a future starting team Sinisty. That's kinda neat. Not without egg moves, though. Okay, a Spiritomb is very cool, but it kinda needs an egg move because its starting moveset's not very good. Parting Shot is very creative for that. I mean, it works very well for what it wants to do anyway, I guess is more what I'm trying to say. Pick up Galarian Meowth is cool. I don't think we had that before. Yeah, Leech Seed's incredible. Behemoth Bash, coming from a little Meowth. I think we actually take this Soothe Bell. Let's just put it on carry number 2. Let's be real, I kind of want candies on that now. Okay. Halucha is also kind of a little difficult for me to deal with. Try this one again. We're getting some kind of difficult bosses leading up to Eternatus, and also still only have 5 Mons on our team, which I'm not used to. I guess, tried and true method. How much does Flower Trick actually do? Oh, never mind. Flower Trick just potentially kills. I do probably need to start farming some more Miracle Seeds soon, but it is hilarious. Does it up the candy amount? Yeah, so Friendship is what gains the candies and stuff in the menu, so Soothe Bell is actually pretty helpful now, because the more Friendship you get, the more candies you get out of killing stuff in the party and stuff. At least to my understanding. Okay, so there's a golden egg here that I kind of want. Okay, we'll take that. I have never seen the move Tar Shot before. This game is always teaching me new things. We're not maxed out on amulet coins yet? Yes, please. I think to make Eternatus slightly less annoying, I am going to take the X attack here. I think between Zacian and Tinkaton, I'm probably okay, but I am going to play it a little safe just because of all these dumb tokens and stuff. We actually over-leveled this with our, there's Zacian now. That's hilarious. So I am a little worried about this thing's passive recovery, if I'm being honest. Do I have a baton on this? No. Okay. I might refresh this and just start and go hard Zacian, because I think with the recovery I'm actually gonna have to just kill this faster. I should have probably moved Lepa Berries onto this if I'm being real. Okay, yeah, let's refresh this and just go hard Zacian and not let it set up the cosmic powers and stuff first too. I think all I can really do is just get up to +6 and attack it a bunch. I don't actually know how many Lepa Berries I have on Zacian, so that might have been a pretty hard choke on that. We do at least have 7 Lepa Berries on this, so we might be okay, but it's going to be pretty tight and annoying, I think. I think fusing Tinkaton and or just kind of getting rid of it at this point is probably also ideal, because I definitely can't farm these Eternatuses anymore with these passive recoveries things. Especially once floor 2000 rolls around. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to deal with floor 2000 when there's a black hole to deal with also. Hopefully we get our own black hole by then, but I've literally never seen that item, so... I should have equipped more grip claws to this. That was a pretty massive choke on my part. I thought I was going to be able to stay in with Tinkaton more than I was. I will take the stolen Lepa Berry though. It's resisted, so I don't think Sacred Sword is going to do anything. It could probably be worth fusing Tinkaton just to get play rough on this, honestly. I think my next fusion will probably fuse Tinkaton and Zacian for the moveset. I think I am past the point of being able to just spam Covet and stuff with how much stuff is healing now. But we are potentially able to get lucky with crits like that. How many citruses does this guy have left? Okay, only 2 citruses. And we still have... God, where are the leppas? We have more leppa berries than we started with because of berry pouch. Okay, I think that was its last citrus. I'm a little impressed I haven't stolen any of these dragon fangs, honestly, since there's 13 of them. But I'm actually not mad about taking all the berries, because that's more annoying. Do I still have 8 leppas? Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to optimize this moveset a little bit before floor 2000. I'm still a little nervous about it before then, but we're at least in a pretty advantageous spot now that it doesn't have citruses to heal at least. How many leppas does he have left? 7. Okay. So if I get lucky with crits, I might be able to take this down before it starts struggling. If it starts struggling, it is going to do a lot of damage, so I have to be pretty careful about that. Finally took that damn lucky egg from him. Saw that sitting in his inventory from the beginning of the battle. For some reason when you refresh pokerogue now, it like slightly makes the window smaller and I have to resize it every time. So if you see the window smaller and care, I guess let me know. If it's not a big deal to you, it's not a big deal to you. So you know what would actually probably be a good idea for future Eternatus fights is raising crit chance, and I didn't think about that going into this. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but like if you noticed, the window was like slightly smaller for most of this battle, and then I just dragged it to proper dimensions. That's why. Okay. Honestly, we kind of just outburied him there. And by outburied, I mean we stole pretty much all of his berries and then also didn't really use very many of ours somehow. And actually gained berries throughout that battle, on top of kind of messing up our strategy heading into that. So we'll take that. Yeah, crits definitely helped. Spam your Seokid walk if you got it. Honestly, if this has pickup, I might pick it up. Okay, I cannot hit you without killing you, so please get into one of these great balls. Do you prefer a regular Pokeball? I can use those too. I have no need for regular Pokeballs anymore. It's not even pickup, come on. Good job, Mega Genghis. Meowscarada can't learn Return! No! That was the only one I actually wanted to teach it to. Also, this Furret didn't mean to come on the squad, but I guess I can transfer all your stuff off you. Reviver Seed? I guess I probably shouldn't pass up on a Reviver Seed. Can I get rid of this Furret? Yes. Okay. I got rid of the Furret, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's the double-edged sword of making things that are really good, but also having them unfortunately be, like, essentially hacks, but not. Yeah, like, play rough on this instead of protect would basically just make this a free Eternatus killer, I think. We spent a lot of money on the last one, so we'll actually probably restock it. Braraha. Do you have Leech Seed actually? I'll hold on to that one for a second, because I'm a little curious on that one. And I have the empty slot right now anyway. It's probably not staying on the team long term, but it is interesting enough that I think I want to take it at least for now. I'm noticing stuff's getting very full on berries. Ooh. Not my levitate. You bastard. So my luck stat is not appearing right now. I don't know if that means I'm just not lucky, or if I'm so lucky that it's not appearing. Huh. Okay. This is actually kind of a little sketch, because the Rotom forms are a little hard to actually kill. I think Meowscarada might drop here, but in case he targets the Sun of Scorch, I'll heal up. Oh, we missed! Sorry, low kicks. I think I should probably move everything I actually care about off of this Tinkaton also. Because I think both Tinkaton and Braraja, excuse me, are kind of likely targets to be moved at some point. Tinkaton is more likely a fuse target than a straight up move target, I think, but... I actually wouldn't mind a memory mushroom here to just see what this Braraja's moveset looks like. But I will take another Master Ball, because that's another bailout of a future floor. We're up to 4 Master Balls already, which is pretty good. We've also used a couple on this playthrough already. Everything's full health, we'll just roll again. You know what? I'll take the super lure, I guess. I heard that this was the one thing I had a ton of problems with. This is a quad resist, and it still kills. It took both hits at least, but it still kills pretty comfortably. I think Silk Scarf is super worth it for this team. Can you learn Leech Seed? You can. Okay, well now I kind of want to just fuse Leech Seed onto Zacian. Like unfuse this Braraja, just make it a Breloom, eventually fuse Zacian to have Leech Seed on it instead of Protect. Okay. Let's reteach Leech Seed here. I think I would also actually rather have this unspliced anyway. Copperage will be lost, that's fine. Oh, Poison Heal's not. I was kind of hoping this was going to be Technician if I'm being honest, but that's fine. It doesn't change anything either way. think everything I care about has a reviver seed already, right? Okay, now it does. I think we're getting in a better spot to transition to Zacian just being our super hard carry. I don't think EXP balance is good, but I also don't want to get it out of the pool. I'll take another damage boost to return though. I feel like every time I take Grass Terra, I kind of regret not having the Dark typing, but it also boosts Flower Trick by so much that I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, Scrappy's in the game now. I think I knew that, but I forgot that, so that's nice. Reroll. Reroll. Just regular roll. Okay. I also remembered that I wanted to do more eggs. So let's do a 10 pull. And we'll do another 5. I'm probably not going to be streaming for a whole lot longer tonight, so we'll save the big 25 for tomorrow after I've done the SMB2 stuff. I am going to be doing Super Mario Bros. 2 stuff before pokerogue tomorrow, because there's been some pretty exciting developments thanks to Circle Friendo from actually being able to edit the pause screens and stuff. So I want to make sure that we're able to get that in there before testing. Counter seems kind of good at this point, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I guess we will re-roll and maybe hope just for a vitamin at this point, I guess. I'll take the double max lure, I guess. I don't want to reroll again. I'm in a little reroll happy lately, so I think I'm actually just gonna take this X attack. Let's go. How did it flinch the first time and then not flinch the second time is what I would like to know. That Pangor could have actually gotten a little annoying if it sat there for a whole lot longer. Revives 9 million. Blah. I think I will take the black belt instead of a more expensive reroll because I am starting to get blue. Pangadam. Fighting ground. Gross. Fortunately, you're part ground. Oh, the epic egg. Ooh, I think that's new. 0 attack does not matter because this is a special attacker anyway. It's minus special attack though, which sucks. The heat wave's a pretty good egg move on that. If we catch or hatch like one more of those and get like a better nature on it, I think we're in a pretty golden spot for that. I have to assume Aegis Slash is attacking the quad ghost weak, right? I think I'm actually just gonna take the nugget because it's just free money at this point. I had lost track of how many speed boosts I got, but it didn't matter. Okay, good. Getting good value out of that grass terra too. Getting amazing value out of that grass terra. Holy shit. Let the levels roll. 10,000 HP on this Meowscarada. Like, Meowscarada is not even a very bulky Pokemon. That's hilarious. The other stuff has 15,000 HP already. Just didn't notice. I mean, I guess we just take our stock of candy jar here, right? Keep the candy jar train rolling. I was gonna protect, but then I was like, why do I even want to risk a move hitting this? I appreciate that Mega Genghis didn't change visually, and it's still just my cool shiny Mega Gengar that also has the stats of Mega Latias fused with it. Moonlight Venonat is kind of interesting. A lovable voice Sentret. Does Ferret not even get pickup? Do I just assume that Ferret gets pickup because all the other normal things like it kind of do? Sharpedo's interesting. Have I not? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen you yet. That gets a Mega, and actually a pretty good one, too. Ooh, Aerokuba. Nice boost to our shiny Gastrodon. No egg move, but we got candies for it. That's okay. Caterpies, whatever. Clef is also kind of whatever, because I don't think I have Unaware yet. Thunderous Kick Mega Lopunny is pretty cool. Solosis. Hadn't caught one of those yet? Okay. Still kind of a lot of money on that turn, honestly, because those were pretty cheap rerolls. We have been getting some good vitamins lately. I will take it. I'm almost out of flower tricks. This has been an expensive floor. That's why we both kept Levitate and Encore. I think it outspeeds me now. Nice. Good shit, Mega Genghis. Alright, let's see if we can try to blast up through 1300 and then I'll probably wrap it up for the night. Flower Trick doesn't make contact, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Another Suze-Bell? I don't think I can really pass up on that, can I? I want to say the Semi-Sage is slightly scarier, so let's kill it first. I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm fake outing something and flower tricking the other side. The fake out support on Tinkaton I think is actually still worth it to keep it on the team unfused first. I would eventually like to get Play Rough from this onto Zacian, but I think for now it is worth keeping as its own mon, even if it is a little underleveled and underpowered. I could change it being underleveled by just moving around some lucky eggs and stuff, but if it's mostly here just to flinch anyway. This is an expensive ass reroll. I think I just take the black belt. I don't think I can reroll again. I'll just take the X attack then. Golulug! Is that a Golurk and Hisui and Avalug? It's a funny fusion, but it's also unfortunately 4x weak to Flower Trick. That was a cool looking fusion too. I'll just take the free money, I guess. I thought that was a shiny Dusk Noir at first, but it's a Dusk Noir. It's a Dusk Noir and Armarouge, I guess. still made a decent amount of money on that, so... I guess I'll save a flower trick PP and actually crunch. I do have other moves on this as well. I would ideally like to pick up another shiny charm for this weekend. Are you modest or timid? Modest, okay. Zacian Gudra is cool. It's also pretty hard for me to counter. Oh wait, no it's not. The Breloom in the back actually coming in clutch though? Good shit, little Breloom. Like 400 levels underneath the Zacian, but you're still holding your own. Proving that you deserve to be fused with him. I shouldn't have locked that first reroll. I should probably just call it quits on this one. Is there other stuff that you can learn? Not really. Is Crunch PP? No. Why have I just been sitting on Crunch not be PP maxed? That was not a sentence. Crunch was not fully PP maxed, and I'm not entirely sure why. Also, this Swalot actually kind of overlevels me right now, so I might actually need to start taking some additional candies and stuff. I think even an additional candy probably would have done it here. And now I think Flower Church should kill. Yeah. Rare eggs. Shut up. Okay. Trotagon. Cooler. I hadn't gotten one of those before, so it's a new starter for me. Veluza just looked like he told a joke. And he's like, get it? Ice Spinner. Oh hey, it's another one. Alright, so this team sort of struggles with Skeleturge. So it's a good thing I just killed it. Exactly, Vela. Charcoal boost is kinda nice. We haven't gotten a charcoal in a minute. I'll take that. Free candy jar? Okay. I think I want to keep the ghost typing, just in case we run into a fighting type on the next one. Okay, so I fused Dragon Dance onto this Meowscarada. I have not clicked it once, so I'm almost thinking I should potentially just give this Acrobatics as coverage, and then transfer the Sharp Beaks onto it, so I think I'm going to. Sarah Legend Poltergeist. Okay. The freeze on Lava Plume is both ironic and dumb. I mean, I guess I can reroll for a second, see if I get a revive in this. I'll take it. Siokadika. Let's flower trick you and sacred sword. I was worried that was not going to kill it first. How much is a relic gold now? $59 million. Good to know. Yo, we got it. Okay. I think we fuse Leech Seed onto Zacian and clear up another slot. So if I'm fusing just for moves, I still need to make sure I'm fusing Breloom onto Zacian so I don't lose the items. Wait, now I've confused myself. So before I fuse something and lose all of my items again, we'll just check. I don't see which is actually doing this, so I'm gonna play this extra safe here. We are gonna transfer everything off of you for now. Fuse on Leech Seed, and then fuse everything back over. I'll just leave those. I guess I could just transfer it all to Tinkaton, because Tinkaton definitely doesn't have anything right now. This is taking forever, but I don't remember which direction it goes in, so I'm going to play this extra safe, because this is a lot of items to potentially lose. Or at least at the bottom of the list now. Transfer the berries, that'll actually go onto Tinkaton. And I'll keep the Lumberries on this as a test slash reminder to myself on which direction the items go. Okay, DNA splicers. We are going to splice Zacian and Breloom. I don't think I want to teach superpower, although it is kind of funny. Fairy fighting on this is kind of nuts too, but I need the fairy steel typing. Is high horsepower worth it though? Because that's actually pretty decent coverage. I think I'm going to teach it over protect to potentially get it into the move pool. And then teach what I actually want to teach with Leech Seed here. Oh, yo, I don't even need to fuse Tinkaton anymore. I did not realize this got play rough also. I think I get rid of Sacred Sword. I could actually stand to use a bunch of PP maxes now. Okay, and it did keep the items from the first one. Oh, I meant to unfuse first. I can do that next time. That's fine. I mean, I could get some money out of this, but 2 rerolls on an Ultra Ball feels nice. Should have just taken the money. I'll just take the money. Alright, we will unsplice Zacian to return it to Zacian, and now it just is a Zacian with Leech Seed. Thank you for your services, Breloom. Very fucking important. We should not be dying anytime soon. Let's get Golden Egg. Rusted Sword. Metal Coats. Balums. The Leppas. The Golden Punches. Leftovers. Multi-lens. Focus bands. King's Rock. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the... Well, first I'll take the baton and give it back over there. And then I'm also going to take this Soothbell and actually combine it with the Meowscarada one. And then we'll just move the max stack Soothbell around as we need to. I don't think this actually has a fighting move on it, but in case it gets one, and then we will move the Fairy Feathers. Cool. Alright, our Zacian has Leech Seed now, which is pretty cool. I will take some PP ups because we did have to sort of rebuild that moveset. PP max also works. Okay. Let's max Play Rough first. Yo, that's Zacian with Play Rough, Iron Head, Leech Seed, and Swords Dance is like the perfect anti-meta, anti-Eternatus mon. I choose to believe you don't have first impression. I mean, I asked for it, so I guess I will max out Leech Seed here too. A fusion between a Fluttermane and a Plusle. Fluttermane, you got some interesting coverage out of that, but I'm not sure if that was the best move for you overall. It was not. Most frail little guy of all time. Okay, cool. So we haven't run into a shiny yet in Triple Shiny Weekend, but that just means we'll need to play a little bit more tomorrow. We did get up to floor 1300, which is pretty cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, though, because Bun should be out of class soon, and I want to be done by the time she's calling and stuff. So, thank you for hanging out, everyone.